beautiful, welcome to my channel. There are so many new e.l.f. cosmetics releases out right now, and today we are trying as much as I could get my hands on, okay? We are doing a full face of summer ready e.l.f. cosmetics beauty products. I have 3 top products that I am super excited about, but there's a lot more that has a lot of potential here. I'll tell you what I'm most excited about though. I'm most excited about this. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint. This has a mineral broad spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen, which is absolute summer perfection. And then it says it's water resistant 80 minutes, plus it promises a glowy result, which you guys know I am all about. Also very excited about both of these right here. These are the Soft Glam Cream Bronzer and Blush. And there is one more thing I've been dying to try, which is this right here. This is the new e.l.f. Cosmetics Set It Bright Correcting and Brightening Setting Powder. The moment I saw this, I knew I had to try it. I used to have a powder that looked very similar to this one that got discontinued, and I'm hoping that this is going to give me that same beautiful brightening effect. You guys know I've been eyeing these products for a while and patiently waiting for them to release them. We talked about it in a recent Will I Buy It video, and today's video is actually very kindly sponsored by e.l.f. Cosmetics, so thank you so much e.l.f. Cosmetics for sponsoring today's video. Something that always stands out to me about e.l.f. Cosmetics products is how they consistently create and release products that feel and look so much more elevated and luxurious than their price point would suggest, because e.l.f. has always been nice and affordable, and that's one of the reasons I'm always looking forward to trying whatever they're coming out with next. Today, I didn't even just stop at the new makeup I saw, which is very exciting as I told you. I even got some new skincare from e.l.f. Cosmetics that has me very intrigued. So the first thing I'm going to put on my face is this right here. This is the Barrier Goals Cream. It says Holly Hydration. It said sensitive skin on top, which immediately caught my eye, and it says that it calms your skin. You guys know I have redness on my skin, so restoring and calming is always something that I'm looking forward to. It has 1% colloidal oatmeal plus silica, and on the box I saw right here that it has a little seal that says it is accepted by the National Eczema Association. I have been going through a journey with my sensitive skin products that I used to use and love, and I could use every day no problem. Now make me red and give me reactions, so I have been trying to really use the calmest of the calmest products, and this seemed like the right thing to try. Got the hair out of my face, and let's just go ahead and apply this moisturizer. It feels fantastic, extremely hydrating on the skin, and something that I really like about this one is that even though it feels like a lot of moisture, it is not at all heavy on the skin. It sinks right in and it leaves your face looking nice and glowy. Also notice how my redness has not gotten any worse. That's a good thing, because lately everything makes me so red. Now, I didn't just stop at the moisturizer. I also got this right here. This is called Sun Touchable. It's also going to be a glowy product. It has an SPF of 30. And what I loved about this one is that it says it is sun protection and also doubles as a makeup primer. It comes in 2 different shades. So if you're scared of it leaving a white cast on your face, don't worry, because they have a darker shade available as well. I got the lightest shade, and I'm not expecting this to have a lot of coverage. It's meant to be sunscreen and a primer. All right, working it through my skin. And I love a good 2-in-1 product because I rarely use primer anyway, so I really like the fact that this doubles as a primer. I am moisturized, I am protected, I am primed. Let's move on to one of the products that I told you I am super excited to try. This right here, the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint. And the shade I got, by the way, is shade number 8 Neutral, which I think is going to be a really good color for me for the summertime. I am a little bit tanner than usual, so if we are shade twins, keep that in mind. Let's blend this out. This has a medium coverage. It has a glowy finish. It has mineral SPF 50, and as you can see, it looks very natural. Plus, I can tell you it is a very, very lightweight product. If you have dry skin like mine, don't worry because it feels very hydrating. I love the glowy finish to it as well. And take a look at how it covered all of my redness. All of the redness is gone from my face. It honestly has a fantastic coverage, much more than I expected, because you think skin tint with an SPF 50, I'm thinking I'm going to still see some of my redness through. Maybe I'll have to go in with a concealer to correct it. None of that. None of that at all. It looks very natural, very glowy, and all of my redness is fully gone. It is actual perfection right there. Honestly, this skin tint looks even better than skin tints I have spent more than $40 on. And it has the mineral SPF 50. My mind is blown, honestly. Let's keep going because I have a lot more products to try today. This next one is absolutely not new to anyone on this channel because you guys know I pull this out very often. It is my E.L.F. color corrector. I love color correcting my under eyes. It is one of my favorite steps in my makeup routine, as mundane as that sounds, because all of the purpley hues are about to be canceled out and I don't want to see them. I've had this since it came out and I use it super often. It is a favorite color corrector of mine for sure. So if you, like me, have dark under eyes and you don't want to see your purpley hues come through your concealer, you need this. The shade is Peach. For concealer, I'm going to use the Soft Glam Satin Concealer in shade 21. And I love that even though this comes in a squeezy tube, it has a doe foot applicator. I love a doe foot applicator on my concealers. It's very helpful. So I'm going to do a little bit under the eyes and out here, and then just blend that out with my sponge. I was just thinking hopefully that concealer wasn't too dark because I'm having a bit of a tough time adjusting to my summer shades. It's been a little harder than usual to shop for makeup. I usually know exactly what color to go for in things, but all of my foundations look too light on me right now. So this is looking like it's going to be my makeup routine for the summertime. Let's contour my face a bit with this Halo Glow contour wand. And this one you just squeeze a little and it deposits the perfect amount. I'm even going to do some on the sides of my nose here and blend it in place so that it looks really nice and natural all around the perimeter of my face, blending it into my hairline. Now that isn't the most cool tone contour, but it looks very natural once you blend it out. Bronzer is applied and we're about to do the step that will make all of my pores disappear, which I am very excited about. Let's go ahead and try out this powder. Something I really liked about this packaging is that you can use it like this and combine all of the shades of powder if you want, or it also has this added little component there where you can pick which powder you want to use if you don't want to mix them all. Personally, mixing them all, so let's go ahead and go for it. Just a little tap on the back. And I got an e.l.f. puff for the occasion. We are going to swirl all of those powders on there. Now, if you have dry skin like I do, I always tell you the trick to applying powder is dusting it off. So you coat your puff with powder and then you take off as much as you can by patting it on your hand before you lightly press the powder onto the face. When I tell you, the pores are going to be gone, the skin is going to be brightened, and there will be no dryness ever, okay? It is that simple. Work it into the puff so that it's evenly coated and dust it off. Look at this before and after with the powder. The concealer is not going anywhere, the pores are blurred, the forehead does not look shiny any longer. Everything I expected this powder to do, if I'm going to be honest with you, and the fact that it is so affordable, wow. Plus you get so much powder in there as well. Anyways, let me repeat my coating the puff steps to make myself even. Pores versus no more pores. Now, even though I applied powder, I do intend to continue with some cream products. I wanted to powder my face first so that we got rid of all of the pores and we blurred the face, but then I want the glow of this blush to still show through. I don't want to powder over it, so that's why I left it for after we powder. These are brand spanking new from E.L.F. Cosmetics and they look creamy. They look like they're going to have a fantastic performance. I have very high hopes for them, so let's go ahead and try them. I got the bronzer in the shade Light Medium. Now I know I already contoured a bit, but I was expecting this one to add a little bit of glow and a little bit more bronziness to the perimeters of my face. This is what this bronzer looks like. So let's go across the forehead again, cheekbones, and the jawline. That wasn't even a necessary step in this makeup routine because the contour product did it so well. But I got a little bit too excited when I was checking out on the E.L.F. Cosmetics website and I grabbed one of everything. So I figured I might as well try it, right? Check it out right there. That is what it's looking like once I blended. Let me make myself even over here. One concern I mentioned in my Will I Buy It video about this bronzer was that I didn't want it to be overly shiny because I like my bronzers to have more of a natural finish to them, and I am here to happily confirm it is not too glowy. It is just perfectly glowy because it's not making my face look shiny. That looks quite natural. It looks quite skin texture like. So very happy with that outcome. That's the bronzer fully blended, and let's go on with the blush. The blush I got in the shade Muted Mauve because if you guys have been watching my channel for long enough, you know I love me a mauvey muted blush shade, and so that is exactly what I went for. It applied really nicely on my cheekbone and I'm simply working it in place now. That looks so good, so natural, so like barely flushed but flushed. Let me do a similar amount over here. See how easily that applies? And then just tap it in place because it blends out very easily. And you can see that even though it blends out very easily, you can still see the color right there. Personally, I would leave it at this, but I know that you guys like to see how the blushes build, so we're doing some more blush. And once again, doing little tapping motions to blend it out. It instantly blends out. The quality is insane. Speechless and obsessed with the way everything is looking so far. I don't know what else to tell you. Honestly, if you're looking for some very high performance, affordable makeup this summer season, run to my description box. I have everything that I'm using on my face today listed and linked down there. You need to check out these products. I am so impressed at how everything has performed so far. There's one last complexion product I need to try, and you guys know I have a love-hate relationship with highlighters, but I saw this and I had to try it. This is the Halo Glow Silky Powder Highlighter. The shade is Soft Pearl Era, and it looks super luxurious, super shiny. And even though highlighter is not my favorite part of makeup, I feel like I need to give this a go. So let's go ahead and try it. Lightly adding it to the tops of my cheekbones here. And Soft Pearl Era is the perfect name for this one. Check it out right there. It has this beautiful pearlescent glow to it. Honestly, the makeup was already so glowy, there was no need for a highlighter, but let's just add it. Check it out right there. I wanted to keep it simple for the eyes because I wanted the focus to be my complexion, and so this is what I got to do my eyes with. These are the Liquid Velvet eyeshadows, and I got two shades. I got Extra Toasted and Beige and Bougie. The reason I got Beige and Bougie is because it looks pretty much like the color of my skin, and I feel like this would be such a beautiful base for powder eyeshadows. Let's go ahead and try it. I'm going to just swipe it a bit in the center of the eye and move it all across the eyelid and crease. Tell me that is not a perfect eyeshadow base right there. Are you kidding? That is the perfect base for any powder eyeshadow we might want to go with over top. That might just be how I use this in the future. I love an eyeshadow base that evens out the eyelids and leaves everything super even. And so the shade Beige and Bougie is perfection for that. Now I also got this Toasted shade to add a bit of dimension near the lashes. And so I'm going to swipe it on the outer third and very close to my lash line there. Also, if you have a medium complexion, then this color would probably be your perfect eyeshadow base. I smudged a tiny bit of brown eyeliner around my eyes, and we are going to go with the E.L.F. Lash Extender Mascara, which I am very curious about. This one has one of my favorite types of wands, which is the silicone wand that is thin and a tiny bit tapered. Usually with these ones I get a lot of length and really nice definition. And that is the mascara fully applied on this eye. It didn't only give me the length and separation I was expecting, it also gave me a really nice amount of volume. So let's go ahead and make myself even. My vision was for this to be subtly smoky and natural but have lots of lashes, and so I was thinking I was going to put on falsies, but I don't think I need falsies with this mascara. Finished applying the lash extender mascara. It's really nice, isn't it? It definitely did its thing. I have a lot of lash going, which is very exciting. And lastly, we're going to do some lips. This right here is my E.L.F. lip liner. This isn't new. I've had this. I love this. It is super creamy and pigmented, and I love that shade because it is very cool tone. I believe the name of this shade is Mauve Aside, and these are super mega duper affordable. And did you see how creamy they are? And I have two different options as far as lipstick is concerned. I have this Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm in Island Colada, which smells incredible. It smells like pineapple. But I also have one that has some color in it, so I don't want to put on this one yet. Maybe we'll use it as a topper gloss balm type situation. So first I'm going to do this right here, which is the Pout Clout Lip Plumping Pen, and it is a perfect color for that lip liner. That was not planned. Oh my god. Are you joking me right now with this lipstick? The shine, the color, it feels so good as well. You know what? This Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm with this fabulous scent of pineapple is going to have to wait. I'm not going to put it on today. I'll show you a swatch of it because there's no need. Look at how shiny that lipstick is all on its own. Check it out right there. That's what the Glow Reviver Lip Balm looks like. I chose a clearish shade. They truly bottled a vacation with that scent. That smells incredible. But there's no need because look at how good and shiny my lips are. So this right here is the finished makeup look. Check it out, close up and personal. This could have been hundreds, but it is E.L.F. Cosmetics. I'm trying to gather my favorite products I tried today so I can finish up the video by telling you these are my top favorite products from everything I applied, and I can barely fit them on both hands because I liked so many of the products I tried today. A few of them I have liked for a while, like my color corrector. That is a tried and true product right there. The lip liner, I have loved it forever. But then of the products I tried today, there is a lot that I loved as well. This powder, super brightening, blurred everything beautifully. My face looks flawless with it. This mascara, I was expecting it to work well, not to blow my socks off. It is incredible. I have lashes for days. The moisturizer feels so good on the face. Honestly, if you're looking for a moisturizer that is good for sensitive skin, that is going to give you a ton of hydration but not feel heavy on the face, please try this. It is incredible. The blush looks natural. The color I chose is right up my alley. I'm obsessed with this formula, and the packaging is high-end. The E.L.F. Skin Tint looks natural, covered all of my redness. It has SPF 50. It is summertime perfection. Highly recommend you guys get your hands on this product. And lastly, the lipstick. I almost did not pick this up. I picked it up on a whim, and I am so glad I did because my lips look flawless. They look incredible, and I really love the color I chose, which now that I think about it, I might have not mentioned the color. It is Bust a Mauve, and it is beautiful. Every single product on my face today is listed and linked down below in the description box, so definitely check out the description box for the links because you obviously need to get some of this makeup. It is so affordable, and I've come to have really high expectations when it comes to E.L.F. Cosmetics makeup, but it truly performed even better than I was expecting. A huge thanks to E.L.F. Cosmetics for sponsoring today's video. If you guys liked it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Before you leave, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye bye.